Assalamualaikum and good afternoon. My name is Hidayah binti Musa and my metric number is 21020. This is my partner. Her name is Nurathirah binti Julaihi and her metric number is 20598. We are students of agriculture science and we have read and researched extensively and have great interest in the topic. And now we would like to share with you what we have learned. Today we are going to talk about agriculture sustainability. Our presentation today will cover about what is agriculture sustainability, crop rotation, integrated pest management, IPM, and our conclusions. Next, this is our references from our research. So, what is agriculture sustainability? Agriculture sustainability is how we ensure that our fruit and fiber production system can meet the needs of current and future generations. This means conserving natural resources, protecting the environment, and ensuring the economic viability of our farms and rural communities. The two ways that can contribute to sustainable agriculture are crop rotation and integrated pest management. What is crop rotation? Crop rotation is the practice of planting different crops sequentially on the same plot of land. As you can see, the image below shows planting of four-year crop rotation. It starts with legumes, continues with greens and fruiting vegetables, and the last crop is root veggies. How does crop rotation contribute to agriculture sustainability? Different crops require different nutrients to grow, such as corn require a lot of nitrogen to grow, while other crops such as wheat require more phosphorus. Furthermore, the same essential nutrients will continue to be drawn out of the soil if we keep planting the same crop on the same land. That would require us to spread fertilizer to add them back in. However, crop rotation can help reduce the amount of fertilizer needed because various crops also release varying amounts of nutrients back into the soil. Both the fertilizer itself and the machinery used to disperse it emit greenhouse gases. For your information, the use of synthetic fertilizer in agriculture has been continuously rising over the past few decades, and this is the main cause of N2O emissions. Thus, by using less fertilizer, we consume less fuel and emit fewer greenhouse gases. Other than that, crop rotation can also reduce pesticide and herbicide use, which can bioaccumulate in animals, particularly predatory birds. Thus, pesticide use is reduced since pests cannot establish large populations because they do not have a consistent food source when crops change from year to year. Moreover, pest reproductive cycles are also disrupted by agriculture changes, preventing pest populations from rapidly increasing. For example, the codling moth has a 2-year life cycle. In areas with a long growing season, multiple generations can hatch in a single year. So these codling moth populations can take up to 2 years to rebound after a pest is infested or killed. This disruption in the codling moth reproductive cycle can prevent it from rapidly increasing. Next, I will pass it to the next presenter.
Thank you to Nur Hidayah. So, today I will present about integrated pest management, which is IPM. IPM is sustainable because can control pest management tools such as chemical, biological, physical, and cultural tools. Next. IPM also can reduce the risk from pest outbreak, and the strategies of IPM is to minimize overall economic, health, and environmental risks. Next. How does IPM contribute to agriculture sustainability? First, IPM will be good for environment. This is because IPM can provide protection to the beneficial insects as pollinators. For example, is wild bees. Next. From the research by Pesenka in 2021 at page 4, higher rates of wild pollinators visitation driven by a lower insecticide use result in correspondingly higher watermelon yield. Next. From the research, the wild bees will appear more with the IPM method compared to conventional management practice. As a result, it can enhance the pollination process and increase the yield of crop. Next. Second, IPM can increase yield and low cost. This is because the techniques are sustainable and reduce cost more than traditional practice. For example, it can efficiently use of chemical pesticide. Next. According to the Journal of Entomology and Zoology Studies, the IPM practice can reduce the pest outbreak in producing cotton crop in India, leading to an increase in yield and benefit cost ratio. As we can see, the graph on the left side show the yield of crop increase with using IPM practice in 2017 until 2018. It's same as average in 3 years. And from the right side, we can see the benefit cost ratio show the higher value with IPM, and it can reduce cost for farmers. Next. From the table, we can see the yield is increased, same as the profit, and the cost for the farmers we can reduce more with IPM. Next. So in conclusion, we have discussed the point for crop rotation and IPM in relation to sustainable agriculture. Before I end our presentation, let me recap back 2 ways that contribute to sustainable agriculture, which are rotation crop and IPM. From the slide, as we can see, the crop rotation will introduce new nutrient, reduce the pesticide and herbicide use. Moreover, IPM also help in maintain sustainable agriculture since it's good for environment and increase yield and low cost. There is a quote from Yoweri Museveni: "You cannot, for instance, sustainably protect the environment if the majority of people are still in primitive agriculture, leading to the encroachment of forest reserve." So that's bring me to the end of our presentation. Thank you for listening.